opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your proud pelican, so we are proud pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn. So welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn. So welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn. So welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by... So welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Yeah. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud.
Having some fun time, meeting your fellow Pelicans, staff members, and then we have a health fair, which is open to the entire community. At the health fair, we'll be doing regular checks. We'll have a masseuse, a yoga session. Come by. We want you to have a full week of activities just to enjoy and welcoming you to the Western Jamaica campus here at UWI. So have a wonderful day. I can't wait to get to meet all my new Pelicans. You'll get to know me as the week trickle down. For now, I am just the girl in the gray shirt. So have a good morning. We'll get started soon. Thank you.
That away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Yeah. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. To Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. To Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. To Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your proud pelican, so we are proud pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Yeah. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you way. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. To Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you way. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. To Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you way. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. To Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you way. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Yeah. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your proud pelican, so we are proud pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Yeah. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Oh, your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Oh, your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Oh, your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you way. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you way. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you way. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 no long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your... Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you way. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, sport and performing out. Welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. Welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to Pelican Property.
Sunday morning, isn't it? And we're in the West. And I hear the West is the best, right? You're not sounding like the West is the best one. We can do a little better than that. Good morning. No, I'm feeling the warmth of the West. That's a little bit better, you know? And especially in a room like this that can become cold, it's important that we are sharing warmth among each other. Isn't that so? It is a beautiful day, and I'm really delighted to be here. And my name is Jason Mackenzie. I serve as Director of the Office of Student Services and Development here on the Mona campus. And I'm delighted to be sharing your Sunday morning with you. Let me acknowledge the presence of our Deputy Principal, Dr. Tomlin Paul, as also the campus director here at the Mona Western Jamaica campus, Professor Donovan Campbell, our Student Services and Development Manager, Ms. Tanya Francis, as also our campus chair here, Mr. Sheroy Campbell, other members of the OSSND team, as also our student leaders, parents, family members, well-wishers, students all. It's a joy to see you in this place at the Mona Western Jamaica campus. I know some of you know you're missing church this morning. Anybody missing church? Yes. Praise the Lord for that, man, you know. But we give God the glory just the same. We are here alive and well in one piece. Isn't that so? Yes. And you know the nice part about it is that you are at the best university this side of the Western Hemisphere. Put your hands together for that, man. Because the Mona campus is indeed a big deal. It's a big deal. And being able to matriculate to a higher education institution is something significant. And so we congratulate you, students, for making it here. We congratulate the parents for the significant contribution that you make and continue to make, actually, that you've made and you continue to make in facilitating the journey of your child or ward into the realm of higher education. We thank you for choosing the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies. We are clear in our minds that you had options. There are a number of tertiary level institutions in Jamaica, across the region, and in this day and age when reaching the global higher education community is rather easy. We are delighted that you choose us. And we commit to you that we will honor your choice, and we will ensure that you do not regret having made this choice. The Mona campus of the University of the West Indies is a beautiful, beautiful place to study. The University of the West Indies is ranked among global institutions. In fact, we are in the top 5% of universities across the globe. So we are known for our academic excellence. But one of the beautiful things about our beloved institution is that we are not just known for our academics. We are known for so much more. In fact, we pride ourselves in producing well-rounded individuals, right? And so our education is holistic. It is what happens inside the classroom as also that which happens beyond the walls of the classroom. And this is why our students are students of excellence. And so when you have joined the Mona campus, and in particular the Mona Western Jamaica campus, because we are smaller in size, but because of that, our students get personalized attention. And so in the Jamaican parlance that we little but we talawa, that's the Mona Western Jamaica campus. So you're part of something special, and you're starting an important journey that will lead to something transformational here at the Mona Western Jamaica campus. And so we are delighted to, with open arms, welcome you into this space. And as an institution of higher education, we want to make a contribution to this region and to the world in significant ways. And so when you send your child here, we commit to you to transforming them in such a way that they will make a significant contribution to whatever industry they serve. Wherever they go across the globe, you can rest assured that they will be persons of excellence. They will be making their mark wherever they go because of what they will experience by being a part of this space. Your child will connect with persons from various backgrounds, various territories, if you may. And because of that, significant learning is taking place where they are learning to work with persons from various backgrounds. They are developing leadership skills. They are recognizing and acknowledging their civic responsibility. They will become persons who will really champion social justice issues just by being a part of this institution. And so our quest is to really create a foundation of excellence for our students, right? So we want for them to start well. We want for them to discover themselves and to discover amazing opportunities. We want for them to deliver excellence, not just here at our institution, but excellence wherever they go. And so parents, we see our parents as important partners in the process of student learning and development. And this is why we have invited you here today, to share some relevant information with you, but to say to you, we value your partnership. We want for you to support your child or ward on this journey through the University of the West Indies. You have done it through the primary years. You have done it through the secondary years. But we know that we need you for the tertiary years. We need you because you are a bedrock of financial support to your student. They can't do it without the financial resources. That's the reality of the situation. They're on campus or they're living at home. They still need to eat. They need to take care of their daily needs as they navigate campus life. They need to pay tuition fees, hall fees for those who live on campus, transportation, you name it, books and incidentals. And so we're relying on you to be able to contribute to your child or ward in those ways. Because, I know that you want your child to be able to focus on academic and co-curricular life and not to be worrying about where the money is coming from to pay the school fee. You know what I mean? You want for them to focus on delivering good grades. And so, yes, we want the support in those ways. But I think more importantly, or as equally important, the emotional support that you give to your child is critical. University life is challenging. And it's intended to be challenging because you want to grow. And in an effort to grow, it's, challenge is necessary. But we want for you to be able to stay in touch with your child, to give them, to check in, how are they doing, right? Sometimes just your voice will make a difference. Just the fact that you are reminding your child that I love you and I want you to achieve your best self is important. Checking in is important. And so we ask that you provide support in the various ways by encouraging them along the journey, not to be hovering, but to be there, to give them enough space to grow is what I'm saying, but to be there just to ensure that they are comfortable within the space, that they have somebody who they know for sure, has got their back. And so we ask that you continue to lend support in emotional ways as they grow, as they navigate campus life. Parents, today we want to be able to share with you information on financing higher education. We want to be able to share information on campus safety and security. We want to be able to talk to you about some academic policies and so on, just to give you a sneak peek of what campus life is like and how you can partner with us on this journey with your child or ward. And so we thank you for being here today, and we say to you that together we are going to navigate new frontiers. Together we are going to achieve excellence with your child or ward. You can rest assured that they are in safe hands, or lecturers, or top class, or service staff, top class, or senior administrative and professional staff. They are one of a kind, and together we are going to generate and create the family that is required to support your child or ward. So thank you for being with us this morning. We look forward to a week of celebration as we engage in other forms of orientation. And at the end, we are committing to producing for you, for the region, and the world, a distinctive UWI graduate. One who's environmentally aware, one who is rooted in the region, but with a global reach, someone who is a good public speaker, and who is a leader and can represent well. And so all we ask of you is to partner with us on this journey as we seek to produce leaders and to inspire excellence. God bless you. Have yourself a good rest of the day. And in continuation of our program, I will now invite to the lectern our campus chair, Mr. Sherrod Campbell, who will bring you greetings.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Thank you. Good morning. How are you doing?
Really. So as you said, my name is Sherrod Campbell. I am the campus chairman for the Western Jamaica campus. Before I even get into it, I just want to tell everybody know that I was, obviously one senior position coming here, not knowing what my next step is going to be, not knowing what I plan to do. But fun fact, when I came here, I'm from Kingston, and I said I don't want to be involved. I just want to go to school, I just want to come home, and that's it. And by the second week of school, I was setting up an event for Lights Out and becoming a deputy CAC, which we'll get into shortly. So I just want to say that even though you made us say, hey, I need to get my grades, I need to get my academics, I want to say I've never failed a course, and my student council is here for every one of us. If you look around, you'll see someone in some bright yellow shirt. They're all members of my team. They're all supportive. I haven't heard any of them saying they're failing and struggling, and I just want to say ask for help if you need it. So long story short, I really want to implore you guys to get involved. School is more than just coming, getting an education, going to school. 'Cause all of us is getting a degree now. Everybody's going for their first degree, getting a master's. What will set you apart? What will be your legacy when you come here and when you're going to leave? What will you be remembered for? So I just want to let you guys know that you guys should be involved, from sports to academic to if you guys are into the drama, the dance, and the singing. There's something here for everyone. Last year I made the dean's list, and it wasn't something I was expecting, you just doing the schoolwork, but I can tell you that feeling to be recognized on a university level is a very good feeling. I had a whole speech planned out for you guys, to be honest, but I feel like I just want to come up here and just be real and just speak to you from my own experience and where I'm coming from. And even at one point, we will feel discouraged, or you'll find that one course that may be hard, but know that you're not alone in this, and we're a family down here. As Mr. Mackenzie said, we are the happier campus, and we're happier campus for a reason. You look around now, look at all your classmates, look at the parents. These are persons who will be seen every day. You will get to know them. They will become a part of your family. I can proudly say that every one of my student council members are a part of my family. We probably have the best time on campus when we're together. Even when we're off campus, we have our groups, and we are still going to be making lifelong friendships even long after we have graduated. So just to wrap it up, guys, get involved, get to know your peers. Don't just become another statistic. Do something that you will have your legacy left behind. Hi, Maria. She was my vice president last year, guys. But yeah, so I just really want to employ you guys to get involved. Don't just come here for your grades. Everybody's going to be getting good grades. Everybody will be passing. But do something that can leave a legacy. Thank you.
So, Sharoy, is their student government representative, and he will ensure that the students' views and voices are adequately represented. And you heard from him, and he is a very good leader. It's so nice that he had to do it twice, right? So he's on his second term as campus chairman. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the political season. And last night we had the first set of debates. Dr. Paul, interesting ones they were, And sometimes the conversation that people engage in is that you'll find a member of parliament who does not live in the constituency, Mr. Judah, And they're like, but you really, if you want to represent us, then you ought to be living in the constituency, right? Now the next person who is coming to us, that cannot be said of him. He's a man from the West. Is this mic still on? Oh, yeah. Oh, you hear me clearly. Yes, he's indeed a man from the West. One who has given significant service to the University of the West Indies, was fully engaged as a student, as a resident advisor, fully involved in campus life, deeply immersed. He's a professor of distinction and note in his field, and now he's leading things here on the Mona Western Jamaica campus. May I ask that you put your hands together and make welcome to the lectern, Professor Donovan Campbell, the campus director for this campus.
Thank you, Mr. Mackenzie. Deputy Principal, thank you so much. We can always depend on you to journey and be with us. Western Jamaica campus is not too far for you. And we welcome you to the campus. And of course, Mr. Mackenzie, for the wonderful job you and your team has done to organize this very important event. When I was a student, we didn't have a parent orientation. It was just students coming on campus, and we, provided information to our parents back home. This is an innovation in the system, and if you look on the banner, you will see that the Office of Student Services and Development is committed to providing the complete experience for our students. And that complete experience involves the parents in such a deep and fundamental way. And this year's theme, Your Launchpad for Success, is fittingly appropriate because we recognize that the home is the first launchpad for success. We know the sacrifices. We know the quiet words of encouragement, because the people who you will encounter here, by and large, are people who have gone through the system the same. And so we recognize your role as parents, as guardians, as friends, the support that you provide to the students who are joining us is not something we take for granted, and we're bringing you here to say, while you want your child to launch off, and many of you want them to just move out of the house, right? we want to help you with that launch process to get them the best possible education. And you have made the right choice. You have made the right choice. The University of the West Indies is the standard when it comes to tertiary education in the Caribbean. This is the standard. And last year, we did a survey among prospective students across Western Jamaica. We wanted to find out what the students who are about to go to university, what they're looking for. And one of the things we found out was that there is a great value. Over 83% of these prospective students see tertiary education as very, very valuable. So it's not that there isn't a recognition of the value of it. It's really how we position ourselves as a university to provide you with the options that you desire. And what was also interesting coming out of that survey was that, by and large, most of the prospective students recognize the University of the West Indies as their first and second choice. But interestingly, more than half of those who did not recognize us as first or second choice, they were thinking international. They wanted to go overseas. So we're not really losing out to other institutions and other places here.
Locally.
We're really losing out to the students who desire that international experience. And as Mr. Mackenzie was speaking, you would have heard him mention that we are a global university rooted in the Caribbean. And I believe as a university we can do more with that. And we can neutralize some of that international desire of our students and tell them that if you are here at the Western Jamaica campus, we can provide you with that global exposure that you so desire. We have world-class academics here. We have the people who will be in the classrooms teaching you. These are people of the highest caliber. And that is one of the things that distinguishes the University of the West Indies from many other places, the standard. We hold to account quality. We are always seeking to improve and always seeking to learn. But we must promote that global reach that we have, that wide network that we provide to our students. Now, as Jason mentioned, Mr. Mackenzie mentioned, I started out as a student at the Mona campus, and we were able to, that is my mother and I were able to come up with the money for the first year alone. We had no idea where second or third year would come from. It was a leap of faith. But one of the things that you will not see advertised about the University of the West Indies is that latent hand of support that is there when you get to the University of the West Indies. I thought that the university was this ivory tower from rural Jamaica, Hanover, just down the road, and I moved to Kingston, and the idea I had of the university was that it was for people who are of a different class, standard, mindset. But when I got there, I found like-minded people. I wasn't the only one who had financial uncertainties. There were many. I found a community, and we were able to pool resources, and we were able to make it work and pull through. I'm saying that to say that the University of the West Indies will do everything in its power to ensure that you are ready to launch and that you have all that you need and all that you will require in the real world to succeed. One caution though is that we will keep you until you're ready to launch. What does that mean? It means that you have a personal responsibility. if you don't pass your courses, and if you don't do well, chances are you won't launch. And so we want to ensure that you are ready before you go there. And because we have that standard, we encourage you to put in the work that is required. Don't just focus on the academics. Don't just focus on the academics. Sharoy mentioned the importance of getting involved. The qualitative skills, the soft skills, these are the differentiating factor nowadays. You will find that a lot of things that people used to value in terms of competencies are being replaced rapidly with the advancement of technology. What really is the difference maker these days is who you are as a human being. And when you are at the Western Jamaica campus, it's a different feeling. It's a different vibe. It's a different energy. Because we are smaller. And what that does is it gives us the ability, and certainly we would have the capacity to provide a more personalized experience for the students. Now, we are not going to say the university is not without its challenges. And some of it, have been made, public. But we firmly believe in the reason why the University of the West Indies was established in the first place. That we really want an institution. I always say that if we didn't have a University of the West Indies, with everything that's happening in the world now, people would be clamoring for a University of the West Indies. It's an unfinished project, and you are part of that journey. All of us here, we've been through the University of the West Indies. The commitment the university has is to provide development solutions to the Caribbean, to build its human capital base. We don't want to depend on foreign institutions to do that. We want to do it here. And you will be part of that. And we encourage you that when you have launched, don't cut all the ties, remember that there is a social contract that we try to encourage students to reflect on. That civic responsibility, that mindset, that commitment that as an individual, you can make a difference in the society. As an individual, we will try to bring out the best in you by providing you with all of those support services that you need. Now, if you imagine a launch pad, rocket ship. A launch pad has what is called the mount, the platform on which the rocket would sit. And that's a physical structure. The launch platform itself cannot launch a rocket. And I've looked it up and I realized that there are these connections to the launch platform that are called umbilicals. And similar to the umbilical cord from mother to fetus, these umbilicals provide critical information to the platform so that the rocket can have a successful launch. From critical information, such as what you will receive here, from fuel and coolant when you're stressed out and the assignments are piling up, you're anxious. We have programs here, mental health initiatives that are geared towards cooling you down, encouraging you, lifting your spirit, motivating you. And you will get all of those supporting services when you come here. We see that as a critical distinguishing factor for the University of the West Indies. We are pretty confident that no other institution, tertiary institution, in Jamaica and the Caribbean provides the quality of student services that we provide. And I'm not even talking about academics, because everybody knows that the University of the West Indies is the premier where that is concerned. Mr. Mackenzie mentioned the global ranking. And so I'm saying all of that to say that you have chosen the most reliable launchpad, the most reliable place, institution to guarantee that when you leave here, you will have the skills, you would have built up the network, you would have gotten that global exposure that you need to survive in the real world. And so, as director of the University of the West Indies Western Jamaica campus, I welcome you all, and I'm very much looking forward to this journey with you. We have a very friendly campus, friendly staff. Most of them are here today. Do not hesitate. Reach out. Anything you don't know, this is the time that you get clarity. And so thank you very much, and I wish you all the best throughout the week, and I'm very much looking forward to supporting you along this journey.
No, man, you can do better than that for your campus director, man. Thank you so very much, Professor Campbell. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I welcome, some of our team members join us. Good to see you. We will now hear from our deputy principal. Our deputy principal is the second in command of the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies. And prior to serving in this role, he has served the campus in many ways. In fact, he has also served other higher tertiary level side of the region. He has served as deputy dean. Before deputy dean, he served as a senior lecturer. He has expertise in public health and so on, right? Importantly, he also served as dean of the Faculty of Medical Sciences, and now he's serving as our deputy principal. And so here's a few words to share with us. I ask for your undivided attention, because you can rest assured that something very impactful will be said, so you can't afford to miss even a sentence of what he has to say with you, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, all, put your hands together and make welcome to the lecturer and our deputy principal, Dr. Tomlin Paul.
Boy, Mr. Mackenzie can set you up, Let me acknowledge our director of the Western Jamaica campus, Professor Donovan Campbell, other members of the Western campus administration and the academic team, Mr. Mackenzie, our chair, and also director of the Office of Student Services and Development, and members of the OSSD, that office, who are here with us at WJC. Also recognize Mr. Campbell, our campus chairperson of student leadership, and other members of student leadership. Our student leaders are very, very important, and they do a lot of work. There are many team members who are here with us. I want to just recognize that we have a full team at WJC, students, administrators, academics, and we're very, very happy to have that team. But most of all this morning, let me recognize and welcome and family members of our new students. And I know we have a mixed group of students and family, but this is your family parent orientation morning. So I big up the family members, and also tomorrow we're going to have a special time with the new students. So welcome, 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 members of the family and your children who are here, or your relatives who are here with you this morning. I bring really special greetings to you on behalf of the UWI, University of the West Indies Mona and WJC campus administration. Greetings from our principal, Professor Denzel Williams, who is traveling, unable to be here this morning, but again, he sends his blessings and a special welcome. I'm very, very pleased to be here. I think, you know, when I heard the speakers before me speak, I'm tempted to really say ditto, and, you know, I'm in full agreement, and I think they have presented the case so well for our family members to be here that I don't need to say a lot more, but I'll say maybe one thing, is that the university administration values the role of family in the academy. We value the presence of parents and family in the wider sense in the academy. Sometimes we think that, okay, you drop off your child and that's it. Drop off in the sort of proverbial sense, the start of the academic year, the new program is starting. Well, my child has made it through high school, got all the CXCs and CAPES, applied to UWI, got enrolled, get a admission. We're excited, we celebrate, and we are ready to kind of move on. We say, okay, you know, kind of, thank God. And that's true, that's good, that celebration is great. But the one thing I'll say this morning is that we as a campus administration, as our campus leadership at WJC, we value the role of parents and family. And you know, Prof. Campbell, you stole something I was going to say, but I'll say it again. In my time at university, we didn't have parent-family orientation. Now, my time was, as you'd probably guess, way back, yeah? When I came to university, I came from Trinidad and Tobago. And I remember coming with 2 really heavy packed suitcases. My mother packed everything she could find in those suitcases, from pots, hot plate. You know what they call a hot plate? Maybe, I don't know if the young students nowadays know about hot plate, but I had an electric heater in there. You know, cups and clothes and everything. Maggie soup, Crick's biscuit. Yeah? And I think it probably was symbolic to say, you know what, son? I'm not going to see you for a little while. And in those days, I had no Wi-Fi, internet, stuff like that. In fact, where I lived in Trinidad, we didn't have a phone. So there's no phone in the house, even if I wanted to call my mother, right? So it was a kind of separation, but the symbolism was in the love packed in that suitcase, that she and her family would remain connected to me. And so the way I did it back then was to write letters. So I wrote many letters to my parents and family during the time I spent here. But I say that to say that, and you know, as I said, parents and family are important, and I just want to share why, and then I will end there. The value there, that connection with the family, you recognize what's so important. So I thought a lot about home, and I thought about some of the things my parents taught me and my family taught me, and I would hear the voice of the family in my mind as I went through the sojourn during that period of study. And I think whether we look back when I studied, it was back in the 80s, yeah? Or today, where we have all the technology, AI, Wi-Fi, internet, TikTok, you name it. There's a host of stuff that has really just accelerated from the time I came to UWI to now. I think one point and fact remains is that the family connection is of value and is important. The family connection remains important. And I'm going to tell you from the campus side, from our administration, why we continue. If we were talking back then, if you were coming to university back in the 80s, we would give you the same message. I would give you the same message about family connection. So we have what we call within WJC and the campus at Mona, we have a student success ecosystem that we have recognized. We have recognized the value of Student success, you see the launch pad. Prof. Campbell spoke very, very well about that. Student success is critical and prioritized. The success of your children, we put that as a non-negotiable thing from day one, yeah? And so we recognize that within the campus community, that there's this ecosystem. And ecosystem in this, I know WJC, Prof, you're centered around water and sea. You go there, you probably find some mangroves and fish, and we start talking about natural ecosystems where all of these things are connected, right? So for the fish to survive, the mangroves have to be healthy. For the mangroves to be healthy, there need to be a certain amount of water and rainfall. And then if it gets polluted, stuff happens. The central premise of a good ecosystem is that everything is connected to each other, that they're connections, yes? When those connections start to break, things fall apart. They don't work as well. So a student success ecosystem is a system, it's a set of connections that are working in the interest of the student to improve their outcomes, to make sure that they graduate and do all of the good things and achieve that total development. And the one point I leave you with this morning, Mr. McKenzie and Prof and others said a lot of stuff so well, and it supports really that one point, is that you as parents, you as family, cousin, uncle, auntie, niece, I don't know who else is here, I'm sure that it's not everybody will wear the parent hat. But you have the parent role, right? Pastor,
That's it.
yes, right?
That's it.
Whoever it is, you're here this morning, that we want you to recognize that you are an important part of this student success ecosystem. We want you, if you didn't recognize it, well, let me say, welcome. Welcome to UWI, WJC, UWI Mona, but welcome to the student success ecosystem. And you need to think about that for a minute. You need to pick up yourself and think about that. So what does that mean? Well, it's not new because you heard about, you were the launch pad, critical part of the launch pad. But for the next 3-4 years, 2-3 years, 5 years, however your child is here, we want to engage you in this student success ecosystem. Because we believe that, like any other good ecosystem, we need healthy, strong connections to achieve the goals. And we can't do it without parents. I want to keep that a very strong point, because in some circles, when I talk to people, they kind of give me a sense, well, yeah, the students are here and the parents, the students are now adults, yes, and so the students are responsible for themselves, yes, but I want the parents and family to keep connected to the students and to keep connected to us. So we have to promote that connection as critical. I think the last thing I'll say is that having made the case for our family members to be connected, I want to give you one role, I want to give you one goal rather, for this year and next year and next year until your child or your ward leaves us. I want to give you one goal. So in the student success ecosystem, there are many goals, right? There are many goals. A good ecosystem, we talk again about the natural ecosystem has many products. There's fish production, if we're doing the aquatic seawater stuff, there's, keeping water at a certain clarity and so on for us, and there's all kinds of stuff. So in the student success ecosystem, there are many goals. Mr. McKenzie speaks well and highly and is an advocate for holistic development, that broad development of the student. Yeah? I want to give you one simple goal I want you to leave with, a call to action as parents in the ecosystem. We want your child to enroll with us. They're doing that now. We come and you sign up in the faculties and so. We want your child to enroll. We want your child to stay with us after they enroll. We want your child to graduate on time and then remain connected as alumni. So it's a kind of journey vision we have, right, for your child. And within that, I want you to, this morning, take on the goal of helping us to ensure that your child stays with us. Well, think about it very simply. Stays with us. Because sometimes we, as deputy principal, I see students from time to time who are on the brink of leaving the university before graduation, who are on the brink of leaving us before time come. Yeah, before time come. Time not come yet, but they're in my office saying, I can't go on. Why? And there's all kinds of reasons. We don't have enough time, Mr. Mackenzie, for me to go into those, but some of the issues that affect our students not staying, not finishing on time, you'll hear about. The speakers are in the afternoon, and later on we'll raise some of those issues. Some of them are financial, some of them it's academic planning, some of them are the emotional. You spoke about the mental well-being, how I feel. There's all kinds of stuff. That's the ecosystem sometimes impacting, depending on where that child is. So I want you to take on a challenge this morning and a goal to work with us in the ecosystem to push as hard as possible for your child to graduate on time and to stay with us. Next year, if we had an orientation like this, and we will, in fact, we'll have one again for new students. But next year, if I knock on your door and I call you, or Prof. Campbell says, hey, what's happening? We want to hear, hey, John is coming back, Mary is coming back, Jane is coming back, yeah? Nobody's required to withdraw. Nobody has to withdraw or leave because of whatever. It takes some work. And it takes the kind of stuff that you'll hear about. I'm not going to outline that because I'm confident that this university, this campus, has the systems in place to support you in achieving that goal. And you'll hear from our OSF, you'll hear from our health center, you'll hear from our academic coordinators and so on, speaking to you around those things. So take that challenge for me. Let me say as I close, parents, family, welcome to WJC and welcome to the student success ecosystem. I want you there. I value your role. We value your role in that ecosystem. You are a critical connection in that ecosystem, which is really about connections. Take on the challenge for me. Ensure that in the year to come, next year, your child is back with us. And the year to come, they're back with us. And that when graduation time comes, that they're graduating in good time because you've been working with them and with us in achieving that goal. I'm so excited to have you here this morning. So happy to see you. Thank you so much for signing up with us. God bless, and I wish you good success all. Thank you.
You hear the passion and the excitement? This is someone who loves what he does. And so you're reminded through what? Stay what? Say what? No, man, you're not work with me. To say what? Stay connected. Say that with me. You know, so we want prize for you? At front of the class, you belong, you know. Where are my helpers in yellow? You need to see us after we have a prize for you, all right? Stay connected to the ecosystem. I was just about to invite Miss Larman to come and sing John Lennon. Stay. Because I don't have the voice to do it, you know, but I can always call on my team members, you know, because they're always ready, skilled, experienced, equipped, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You're not a veteran, but you understand that, right? All right. So, you know, let me see all those who know Jamaican proverbs. You know Jamaican proverbs? All right. So if there's a student here who can translate this for me, you know, you get a prize, all right? Which one now? If fish come from river bottom and say shark did it, believe it. In English, what is that saying? From a student. Talk to me. I have the microphone here ready for you, you know. You see, the first beautiful thing about that is that you're willing to try, right? And that's a hallmark of a student of the University of the West Indies. Put your hands together for her. She volunteered, she's willing to try. And that's a good first step, right?
Good morning, everyone. From the proverb that it was said, I think it means that if someone in that jurisdiction tells you that danger is afoot or you should be wary, I think you should approach with caution and also take it with a grain of salt, because what is danger for them is not danger for you.
Put your hands together for her. You know what I mean? Put your hands together. Excellent, excellent. Very well said, very well said. All right? And so, right now, you're going to be hearing from one of your own. Her name is Maria Evans, right? And so she has something to tell you because she has experienced it. And so coming from her, it should be far more meaningful. Rather than hearing from old fogies like myself and Dr. Paul, because you know Prof. Campbell is still young, right? Then you're gonna hear from Maria about stepping in, standing out, my UWI transition. Please make her welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Okay. Firstly, I would like to say congratulations to each student here today. This new chapter in your journey, whether it's 3 years or however long it will be, it is your journey, and the University of the West Indies Western Jamaica campus will definitely set you apart and set you up for success. Now, I was once where you are now. I was extremely nervous, I was excited, and I was a bit ambitious. And I did not know what this journey would have been like for me. But what I did know is that I wanted to make an impact. Now, when I first got accepted to the university, of course I was excited. And one of the first things I did was I went on the UA Guild Council page and I saw that they had different positions, and I applied for one of their subcommittee positions. And I applied and I got through. Now, fast forward to the first day of school, guess what I did? I resigned from the position. I had to take a step back and I realized that I knew nothing about this new environment. I knew nothing about the culture, nor the people, nor what it had to offer. So I decided that the first thing I'm going to do during my first semester is take the time to observe, take the time to learn about the culture, the people, the different facilities that the campus had to offer. Now, one of the biggest lessons I learned in that first semester is that before you lead, you need to take the time to learn. And so during this phase, I joined different clubs and societies. I attended every guild event. I joined the FYE First Year Experience program. And I ensured that I got myself involved. Now, these opportunities are everywhere on this campus. And sometimes you may have to seek them out. Or you could go and bother Miss Francis or Miss Smith in the OSSD office and ask them, Miss, what opportunities do you have? What clubs can I join? What events? And more than likely, they will be seeking you out as well. Now, by the time I finished my first semester and I was in my second semester, that phase of observing came to an end. I now wanted to step into student leadership. And the first thing I did was I joined a club called UWI Life. And it allowed me to embrace my love for volunteerism and personal growth and student leadership. I became the president by my second semester, and it taught me so much about student leadership. And now, by my second year, I became the public relations officer on the Guild Council. I was still the president of UWI Life, and I also started to work because I had to pay the fees for my tuition, but I still wanted to be involved. And you must be wondering how are you able to do all of that? It takes balance. And as students, you have to find that balance. Being able to balance these responsibilities shaped who I am today. The balance taught me discipline and resilience, which are skills that follow me even to this day. Now, by my third year, I stepped into one of the most important roles of my academic journey at the university. I became the Vice President of Services and Special Projects. And this role really gave me the opportunity to impact the students by providing tuition assistance and tackling food insecurity. In this role, I saw firsthand how leadership opens doors for real change. And here's the thing. Employees nowadays, they don't only want to know how bright you are. You're the University of the West Indies student. They know you're bright. But what else? What have you done outside of the classroom? Are you involved? Have you ever volunteered anywhere? What have you done? What sets you apart? What makes you unique? And it is important that here at the University of the West Indies, Western Jamaica campus, you get yourselves involved. It allows you to build connections, create links, because you need them for your career advancement after you complete your degree. Now, whether it's joining a club or creating one, or simply introducing yourself to someone new, these extracurricular activities build your communication skills, people skills, and your confidence. So, as you step into your University of the West Indies, Western Jamaica campus experience, understand that you will not have it all figured out, because I did not. But be intentional. Seek opportunities, find connections, and find your balance. Be bold. And as I close, the Western Jamaica campus is full of opportunities waiting for you. Grab them, shape them, and allow them to shape you. Make your University of the West Indies, Western Jamaica campus experience yours. Thank you.
Honestly, Maria stand out. Like hairstyle, you know, do just for today, you know. I am telling you. But listen to me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's really, I don't me say so, is Maria says so. It really is such a beautiful thing to hear from a student just how they embrace the idea that students learn by becoming involved, right? It's a fundamental theory that guides our practice. And here, she's just sharing her journey from first year through to third year and how she was able to add value to the academic learning that she received here on campus. And you can't overemphasize the importance of the value added. You know, whether it is you're going to the world of work or you're going to business, entrepreneurship, that is what people, partners, employers are looking for. What else are you bringing to the table? Your academic certification is there and it's known. But what else are you bringing? And so we really encourage our new students coming in to ensure that you get involved because you will be better off having done so. Another round of applause for Maria. And now we heard from a student, we'll now hear from staff as to how you can really ease the transition, how you can make this journey better. So I invite you to make welcome to center stage Ms. Sharon Berry, lecturer in the Department of Sociology, Psychology, and Social Work, who will share with us regarding the transition journey.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm going to be using my inside voice. I am not a platform person, so I'm sure you can all hear. Yes. All right, so you've been sitting for a while. I'm going to ask you to stand. Everyone, please. All right, just shake it out a little. Shake it out. All right, shake it out. All right, you may be seated. All right, especially for students as you transition from high school to university.
Check.
Sometimes you're going to have to get it.
Uh, Hi, good morning. My name is Usain McGrath, and my expectations would be for me to grow as a person and get more involved within, other clubs and society and stuff like that. That's what I expect to happen when I'm here. I would say I need to get more involved and try to be less anxious.
Thank you so kindly. Miss Berry, do you have any questions for her? Any burning question that you'd like to ask? A microphone is in the aisle. We'll be happy to entertain your question. No questions? All right, so we're going to go into the final segment for this morning. And we are indeed an academic institution. And so we'll have the tag team of Mrs. Veronica War Brown from UWI, lecturer at UWI, as also, I'm not seeing Nikisha. Oh, she just stepped in fabulous and even more fabulous, you know? Right, the tag team of Miss Nikisha Gray along with Mrs. Veronica War Brown, who will take us through the academic matters. So please pay keen attention, after which we'll entertain some questions. Put your hand together for this beautiful team, man.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Jason Mackenzie. It is our pleasure to welcome you all to the first day of orientation, and this being Family Day, Parent and Family Day. We want to welcome you. We want to recognize our colleagues from the Mona campus. We have, as you were told, our Deputy Principal, Dr. Tomlin Paul. We also want to recognize our colleagues from the Western Jamaica campus and to single out our campus director, Professor Donovan Campbell. Our student leaders, our newly minted students. Put your hands together for our newly minted students, as well as parents and family members, friends. So I'm Veronica War Brown, and with me is
Nikisha Gray. Nikisha Gray, guys. Hi.
Okay. We're here to talk with you about academic life. And we looked at an acronym, the theme, Launchpad. Yeah. So we will use the Launchpad to walk you into academic life. Who was it that said, I can say ditto? We can say ditto, 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 ditto. All right? But it says that reinforcement is good for learning. So Launchpad, metaphorically speaking, refers to the starting point or foundation that propels someone or something towards a goal or higher level. And here you are at the University of the West Indies, Mona, Western Jamaica campus on your launchpad to success. So first of all, as we talk about academic success, we want to start off by talking about loving yourself. It begins with loving me. And when we say love yourself, it means that you're going to see yourself not just as a bookworm in the book all the time, but you need to balance every areas of your life. So there's a time for sleep, there's a time to eat, there's a time to relax, there's a time to say, I need to step back and see where I'm at. So it's book, because guess what? If you are always in the book, you'll find that there comes a time when you start to get negative return. And you find that you are reading one sentence for 3 minutes and it's not getting anywhere. So you're wasting time. Step back. What am I doing? It's time for me to do a self-check and to see if I need to, maybe as Mrs. Berry said, eat some ice cream, crack a little joke, laugh at myself, that kind of thing. So start off by loving yourself.
All right, so after we've loved ourselves, what we need to understand is university is not high school. We want to just think that, oh, we're just going through the system, but it isn't, right? So we're going to be getting to a higher level, and we have to ensure and just realize that the pace is faster here, And with the pace being faster, there is what? More responsibility for you, okay? So you have to ensure that you're balancing it all. Listen, ice cream, go out, go ride a bike, go learn to drive, do something fun in the meantime while you're doing this. But you have to balance, you have to put yourself holistically first. It's not just academia that we're looking at. Does that make sense, everyone? So I just don't want you to say, oh, I'm an A student. Guess what? I've only had one employer who has said to me, I want an A student in my life. And when you got the A student, guess what? He didn't take her. He took the C student because she was more rounded. We have to ensure that we are good at a lot of things. Understand? So we have to balance everything that we are doing. We're going to have time management. Don't look at me now because I came in just as my name was called. I ran this morning. I'm sorry, and I'm just coming from trial. But we have to ensure that we're balancing and our time management is working properly, okay? That means that we're setting our internal clocks as well, because everything is a little bit different. You're not going to have a teacher over your backs. Ms. Bob Brown is not going to be saying to you, oh, remember that this assignment is due within 2 days, 2 weeks. You're not going to have a countdown clock working for you, all right? So I'm going to have her go again.
Okay, thank you. So you are loving yourself and you're balancing things so that you get the most out of your experience. And you're here because you have a dream. You're going to activate that dream. Why am I here? Am I just here for fun and frolic? Am I just here to meet friends? And what is your dream? Right? And you're going to activate that dream. I'm here because I want to be whatever area of discipline that you have enrolled in, you want to be the best that you can be. All right, so you're not going to be competing with others, but you're going to compete with yourself. You know your ability, and you are going to activate that dream so that as you launch out, that dream becomes a reality. All right, so that's the A in the launch pad. The U is understand that the journey will demand much from you, right? So we are here as your facilitators, and we are here to make the journey smooth as possible, right? But the journey will demand much from you. Now, depending on the discipline that you are enrolled into, there are prerequisites. You want to talk about that?
Right. So depending on what you're doing, your prerequisites are courses that you need to take in order for you to go into your course, okay? So let us say I'm the accounting lecturer. So let's say you're going to major in accounting. You have to do a level 1 course first before you can go into a level 2 course. Does that make sense? So we're going to be going through, and in academic advising sessions, that's when you're going to be hearing exactly what needs to be done prior to getting somewhere else. Does that make sense, guys? So all of the prerequisites. So you are supposed to be doing financial accounting, ACCT 1005, ACCT 1003, in order for you to do ACCT 2014. Those would be prerequisites for it. Let's say you did not get math, and you needed to do a summer course, which would have been Econ 0001, in order for you to come into the university and do a course. Or Foundation 1013, for you to do Foundation 1013, if you don't have a grade 1 in English, you had to do the ELPT exam. And I know that a lot of you would have done that ELPT exam during the summer in August. Remember that day? Yes, you're in the room, everlasting, doing that exam. So that course, now, once you get a pass in it, you are now eligible to go and do your Foundation 1013 If you failed, you're just going to do a little year-long course, but that is fine. But this is the path that you need to ensure that you are on, and you are going to your academic advising session for you to actually know the path that you should be taking, all right?
Right, so you have your prerequisites, you have foundation course. I am in the nursing department, and I'd have students saying, so miss, why do I have to do law and governance? Yeah. It has nothing to do with nursing, but you are in the university, and we are not just guiding you to be, what is it when the horse go? You just see in front of you, that tunnel vision. You have to think wide. You are being prepared for the world. And in whatever conversation somebody should approach, you should be able to say something about it. So we don't want, because I'm doing nursing, it's just the nursing courses. So you'll be exposed to other courses that prepares you for the wider world so that you can engage in a meaningful way like the university student that you are and the university graduate that you will be. All right, so we talk about the prerequisite. You cannot do some courses unless you have already completed successfully your prerequisite, and you'll also have your core courses as well. For those who are in the audience who are in nursing, I just also want to point out that you cannot move from level 1 to level 2 unless you are successful in all your courses. So you have to hit the road, right? Running. All right. So we have talked about your understanding that the journey will demand much from you. Now we're going into the end. Never doubt yourself.
All right, when we're looking at never doubting yourselves, we want you to ensure that you are curious enough for you to actually succeed. You're in a classroom and you're sitting in the class. I don't want you to just say, oh, I don't want to have a conversation either with my peers or the lecturer. Speak, ask for explanation if you need the explanation, right? But we have to ensure, remember we're building what? Rounded students, right? UWI is going to have rounded graduates. So we want to ensure that you're able to speak, have conversations with others, and respectfully just put yourself out there for everyone to understand, for us to help you as best as we can. And challenge yourself while you're doing that. Maybe it's out of the box. Maybe a lot of you have social anxiety and you're going to say, oh, I cannot do this. I don't want to do that. Challenge yourself, if even to speak to 2 persons here that you don't know, you didn't go to high school with. So I don't want to see the Mobile High person speaking to Mobile High people because that is not helping you. So let us find someone that you don't know. I'm the PTA president for Mobile High, guys. Woo! So I have to big them up. But I want to ensure that everyone here, we are actually learning about someone else. Understand? See that person, ensure that that person is who you are going to be finding out something special about them. So when you go in classroom and you see them, you say, oh, I can sit beside you because I know you from orientation, right? And then maybe after a semester, you say, guess what? We're not on the same wavelength, we don't study the same way, something or another, but you learn something else about someone else. Because not everyone is going to be your cup of tea, and that is fine. Understand? Learn that not everyone is going to be your cup of tea. But I want all of you know, I said this last night at a function, I'm going to say it to you as well. Step into any room, challenge yourself to step into any room like a white man. Just step in there like a white man, very bold, emboldened to just do anything. They don't have any fear, right? They just go and they know that that's what they're going to do. We're black people and sometimes we shy and we cower away, but step in that room so emboldened to just be oxygenating all of the space, right?
Okay, so we have looked at the launch, Love yourself, activate your dream, understand that the journey will demand much from you. Never doubt yourself. Challenge yourself that you will accomplish your goal in fine style and that you have confidence, right? Believe in yourself. So we're moving on now to the pad. And the P is prepare well. How do you prepare well? Does it mean that the night before exam, I sit up all night, and when I get to the exam, I am so tired and asleep? I'll tell you a little story about my son. He chose that route, and he sat up all night swatting. Called me in the morning and said, Mommy, I'm going to take a little 5, wake me up. I was engaged in something else, and I didn't remember to wake him up, and he slept through, got to the exam late, and then he was blaming who? He was blaming me. Well, who is to be blamed in that situation? Never be that last minute book, what do I call it? Swatter, right? It is important, I say to all my students, it's important to pre-read, right? So you know that this is a topic that's going to be taught today. Read ahead of the teacher. When you read ahead, you are in the class, you are able to ask questions. So you read, you don't understand, now you can say, Miss, I read this, I don't understand. Or you said that, but I read something else differently. What is it? All right, can you clarify? Be that critical thinker as well. Now, after you have done your pre-reading, you've entered the class, you understand. I know that some persons will be commuting and you travel from here to Westmoreland or places in Hanover, and you get home late and you don't have time to post-read. But utilize that traveling time and mull over in your mind what was taught during the day session. And you find if you do that, it works. So when it's exam time, you don't have to sit down all night drinking coffee and what are the other things you drink? Those energy drinks? No. You will, because you are just doing a little revision, a little refreshing of the mind, things will come. It works wonders. All right, so prepare well. All right, so in doing that, there's also that thing that's called time management. Do you want to talk to them about time management? Because organization and time management walk hand in hand. Yes. So, you know you will get your timetable, you know the things that you have to accomplish. You got your coursework from the start of the semester, and it's due in the middle of the semester, and you say, boy, I have 6 weeks to do this. So you find everything else to do, and when it gets now to a week or so before, other teachers will be coming in with other work that you have to, and you say, Miss, we don't have enough time, and the work that you produce is substandard. Make sure that as you get your coursework, you start to think out, read around, and start it. Finish it on time so that when it's the due date, you just read it over, because sometimes we write things and we think, this is what I want on the paper, but when you're looking it over, you find that, did I really write that? Or I read something else, so I think I can improve on this area. So you can max your A with your coursework. So plan, organize yourself, your time, manage your time well. Do not be that last minute person, because anything can happen at the last minute. So prepare well. A, always seek out avenues for growth and development. And all the other persons who spoke before us spoke about seeking out ways in which you can improve on your growth and development. But there's also that thing that's called academic advisement. And Ms. Gray will talk a little about academic advisement.
Okay, so a few of us, we don't want to, we think that we've done it because you'd have had siblings, parents that has come through the system already, and they say, oh, when I did this, I had to do these courses. Things and time change. Look outside. Now we are in an election. But they have one green suit for wear today, and I couldn't wear it. So everything is different. Understand, we have to ensure that you're in the know. You can't look at the yearbook from last year to decide what you are doing for this year. So I'm going to ask you to ensure that you're always looking at your yearbook, you're in dialogue with your coordinator, your academic advisor, because those are the persons who are going to be guiding you. We love that the parents is a family day, and we have a little bit of talk for the parents. But for the advising, that's not one. Leave it to the persons at the university, I beg of thee. We will guide them so they don't have to. Well, at the end of the year, when you're going through grids, you're seeing 183 credits. This one is fresh in my memory, and that student cannot graduate. 183 credits. And you only need 90 to graduate. And that student cannot graduate because they have not met all of the curriculum needs. Does that make sense? We can't afford for that. You know how much money that's? That's all I thought about is that that person could have done an undergraduate and a graduate degree. Yes, or done it twice. So we have to ensure that we are in dialogue. Don't be scared. You come up and you speak to us. We have timetable. We have times for all of these. If you're in MSBM, I'm not seeing Crystal or Tamisha or Miss March, not here, but those ladies will be guiding you accordingly, right? In the nursing, you'll know exactly where to go because you do have your own orientation at the end of it. But please, right? Let us do that and have a very successful year, 3 years, 4 years, right?
Right, so every student is assigned an academic advisor. So don't say, I don't need any advice, I know it all. No. Too many times students fall into situations, as Ms. Gray mentioned, and it's when the tears start coming and if I had known, right? So we're there for you. We look at your transcript, we help to guide you along, and sometimes we see you are on the brink of moving from where you're at with your degree GPA, you are at a, say, 3.58. How can we help you to move up to get it above, right, to a 3.6 or above where you can move from upper second class to first class honor? So academic advisement is important. Do not say you don't need it. And then you have other avenues for growth and development, such as the OSSD, the Guild. So be involved. You are here to grow in every area of your academic life. So we leave you now with the D, and we want to say be disciplined, be dedicated to your purpose, and be determined. With those 3 Ds, what you put in, you will get out. You are the Pelicans. You are on a solid platform. You are in good hands. You are on your way to greatness. Family members and friends, continue to be the wind beneath their wings. They have made it to the best place that they could ever come, because we will ensure that on this launch pad, they will make it to their goal. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful. Lovely, 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 lovely. From a tag team of War Brown and Gray. Any questions for our 2 presenters on academic matters? No questions. Oh, there's a question here from a parent. You should be telling us, you know. I was about to ask a question, you know. L for love yourself. A is for what now? We're going to help her. We're not going to take from the presenters now. The L is for? And the A is for? The A is for what? Activate. And what's the U? What letter is next? N? I tested my spelling, you know. So my registrar is here, so I don't want him to put me out. And the C is for? Challenge yourself. You're getting it? The H is for? Everybody draw a blank on that. Having confidence, right? And the rest is easy. The P is for? All right, so it's preparation. The A is for what now? The second A. Always seek avenues. Okay. And academic advising comes as a part of that setup, right? I want the 3 Ds now. I hear discipline. What else? I hear dedication. And the final one is what? No, man, give yourselves a round of applause, man. That's really lovely. Thank you so very much. Is there another question? As I acknowledge the presence of our campus registrar, Dr. Donovan Stanbury, you'll hear from him tomorrow. Dr. Stanbury, could you please just raise your hand, stand, and be recognized? And he's in tow by the very dapper-looking deputy campus registrar. A man looking GQ today, you know. Mr. Jonathan Archie, please stand and be recognized, sir. Thank you very much and welcome. And so we're going into a break, and it's a small 15 minutes break, and we're back to talk about financial matters and so on. I know you want to hear about that and to be guided as to how you can access scholarships and bursaries. But before we do that, we're going to hear from our very own. Our students are super talented, and you heard from Maria earlier. But now, we'll hear from the Performing Arts Society as they bring us an entertainment piece. Put your hands together and make welcome to center stage of Performing Arts Society.
Good morning, everyone. No, man, I don't sound dead. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Okay, thank you. We are the performing arts.
Jesus' blood and remedy, Jesus' blood good, good remedy. Jesus' blood and the remedy. Jesus' blood and the remedy. Jesus' blood and the remedy. The good, good remedy. The blood prevails. The blood of the risen Lamb. There is power, power to save, just as the olden days. There is power, power to save, just as the olden days.
Thank you.
Amen. Amen. Oh boy, I feel like I need to collect an offering now. Or in fact, it may be the meditation song to invite our campus registrar to deliver the sermon. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will take a break now, having heard from the I3s. And we will be back for a sharp start at 12:15 in the afternoon. So, our team in yellow, you'll see them on the outside. They'll be able to direct you to where you may need to find the bathroom facilities or so on. It's just a brief break, a water break, and we'll be back at 12:15 sharp. Thank you very much. You have been a wonderful, wonderful audience.
things that they have. All right, so coming to the university, you have the first three main charges will appear on your account. Your miscellaneous fee, this is a non-refundable fee. Once you're charged, once it's paid, even if you decide not to come, it is not a fee that can be refunded to you, because really and truly, this fee doesn't really stay with us. It's a combination of a number of different things. There's a guild fee. So you have your guild, the representation of the student body, they get a portion of that. There's sports fee, there's health, there is a copy for a license copy that we pay for that allows you to go into the library and copy a portion of somebody's work, because that's copyright and you can't just go freely and copy other people's work. We have to pay a license for that, which allows you to do that. So when this is paid, we pay it out to the different organization, and so therefore it's something that is non-refundable. Your tuition fee, which you pay annually or by semester. Same for residence fee. Residence fee is only if you reside on the hall of residence. If you are not on a hall, you should not get a charge for residence fee. And the commitment fee, which all of you should know, because when you got your acceptance letter, you got something that say that you need to pay a 35,000 commitment fee to hold your place. That's non-refundable. So therefore, if you decide at this moment that you're not going to come to the university anymore and you have paid that 35,000, we are not able to refund that back to you. All right? How do you find these fees? So if you're just coming, you're not familiar, you don't know how to find your fee, you can open any one of the engines, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Edge, and you put in check fees, UWI, and the first link that comes up, you click on it, and it will take you to a page like this. And you're in undergrad, so you click check undergrad fees, and it lists them by faculty. And so you search for your faculty, and then you search for your program, right? For hall fees, you do the same miscellaneous fee to show you, and there's also a link there to pay tuition, but we'll go through that, right? How you pay your fees? You can pay for the year, or you can pay per semester, or if you don't have the semester's fee, you pay by installment plan. So in the first semester, you have miscellaneous fee, semester 1 tuition, or semester 1 residence fee. For semester 2, you just have tuition and or residence fee if you're on hall. Now the miscellaneous fee is paid once every year, because I have students that come to me when they go in second year and they say we have to pay miscellaneous fee again. It is paid once per year. All right. Your billing is done based on your registration. So right now, if you should go on your statement of account, you might see payments that you have made, the 35,000 commitment fee. I know some persons have reached out to me about the installment plan, and I would have given a breakdown in terms of calculation based off their program, how much they need to pay. But you won't see a charge, because the charge is done based on registration. So once you have added your course, then it will trigger a charge on your account. Now you can either be a full-time or a part-time student at the university. And that doesn't mean day school or night school. That means the number of courses or credits that you're allowed to carry per semester. Now if you're a full-time student, you're expected to do a maximum of 15 credits per semester if you're doing social sciences or science and tech. For nursing, it varies, but I will go through the breakdown of that and explain, right? But if you're part-time, you can do no more than 9 credits per semester for SoSci, but with SciTech, you can do a bit more. What this means is that if you are a part-time student, doing social sciences, and you choose to register for more than the 9 credits, which will equal to about 3 courses, you will be charged as a full-time student. The charge go up, so you have to be careful and you have to pay attention how you register for the courses in each semester, because that now triggers the charge. When exam time comes, because for part-time you are billed per credit, because you can choose to do 3 credits, 6 credits per semester, or 9, but some persons might say, oh, I want to do more than the 3 courses or more than the 9 credits. But once you exceed that amount, you go to a full-time charge. For a full-time student, ensure that you register for the maximum amount of credits that you're allotted, if it is that you want to use your money wisely. Because say 15 credits for SOSI works out to about 5 courses. If you register for 4 courses, you're gonna be charged as a full-time student just the same. And it won't take you the 3 years to complete, but the charge is gonna be as a full-time student. So you have to pay attention and be careful how you register for your course. We have students who, when you do CXC and you do not get a grade 1, and you'd have to do ELPT. That's an entry English exam that you have to do. You have persons who may not have passed it after a number of trials, and so therefore they now have to do a year-long course, a year-long English course. When you do the year-long English course, what happens is that you are charged in each semester for 3 credits of the course. So the course is a maximum of 6 credits. But because you don't get the grade until the second semester when you have completed the course, in the first semester, when you look at your registration, it's gonna look like, if you say you're part-time, it's gonna look like, oh, but I only have 6 credits charged here, I can add another course. And the system may allow you to add the course, but what will happen is, because we charge you for the course, we charge you 3 credits in semester 1, 3 credits in semester 2, when you add that 4th course, even though the system doesn't calculate the credits as it should, you'll be charged as a full-time student. So you have to be careful, and you have to follow the rules that are set out in your handbooks as it relates to how many credits you are allowed to register for, whether you're full-time or part-time, because it affects how you are built. And then what happens is that sometimes students or parents, they don't recognize that what the charge is on their account until examination. And then sometimes at that point we don't have the money because we didn't budget for it, and then it's gonna affect you sitting the exam, and it's gonna affect how the timing in which you finish your program. All right? Billing is also affected by nationality. I know for a number of years at WJC, we have only had mainly just Jamaican, but this year we have a mix. I think we have somebody from Africa, so that would be an international student, and we have some Caribbean persons here. So your billing is going to be affected based on your nationality. Here in Jamaica and a couple other Caribbean countries where we have the university, we benefit from some funds coming from the government in terms of subsidizing how much you pay, but for international students, they wouldn't benefit from that, right? So when you go on and you click on your undergraduate to check what your fees are, it will look something like this, and you will see sponsored student from contributing countries, non-sponsored from contributing students, and it will say see appendix. You have to go through the pages, and then you see where you fall based on your nationality, the billing that you will receive, right? So if most of us here are Jamaican, then we will fall under sponsored student from contributing countries, and so this figure right here is what we'll pay in terms of the tuition. Now for nursing, you don't really benefit from that because it's a full fee paying program, and so therefore you pay the full amount. Everybody comes, pays the same amount. All right, so this is a breakdown in terms of full-time or part-time for social sciences or sci-tech. I'm only doing the faculties that we offer here at WJC, right? So if you're full-time Jamaican, for those who are not Jamaican, you can come to the office and I'll give you a further breakdown. But just as an example, tuition annual per semester.
Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Your place to rise and your place to shine.
Miscellaneous fee. And for nursing, 5,500 US annually. We are doing an exchange rate of 158 Jamaican to 1 US for programs that are listed in US. So this is set for the year, and so this is what it will work out to. So when your billing goes on your account, it will not go on in US, it will go on in Jamaican, reflecting of this amount. And then Ms. War Brown in her presentation mentioned that if you are doing nursing and you fail a course, you cannot move on to the next year. What will happen is that for the following year, you would have to come and resit the course that you have failed as a part-time student, and then we bill you this figure per credit, right? Okay. Deadline for payment of fees. August 29 is the deadline for paying your fees for semester 1 and January 16 for semester 2. However, we have an installment plan in place for those who are not able to pay in full. And the deadline to apply for that installment plan is September 12, 2025, right? And here are the requirements to register for the plan. All prior balances must be cleared. And I put it up there. I know you're new, but why would I have a prior balance? We have persons who would have done remedial maths, and they would have had to pay for that in the summer. And we also have persons who may have been out of the system for a long time, and they have now decided to come back and complete their studies. And we will consider them as a new student, but they may have had a balance there. That balance would have to be cleared, right? Your miscellaneous fee would have to be paid in full. So when you go online and you pull up the miscellaneous fee chart, and it gives you, okay, if you're commuting, or if you're on hall, and then it says ID for new students, you add that in there, pay it in full. And then 25% of the semester's fee, not 25% of the annual fee, of the semester's fee. If it's for the tuition plan, you would have to be registered, because registration is what triggers a charge on your account. So you have to be registered. I know a lot of you in here may have made the payments, but you're not able to apply for the plan as yet because you haven't done academic advising, which is on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, as soon as you have added your courses, you just go on and apply for the plan. Residents, your charges must be applied on the system. If they have not charged you, you won't be able to apply for the plan. So if you're here on a WJC hall and you're not seeing the charges on your account, you just go to OSSD and speak to Ms. Francis or speak to Ms. Smith to get your charge on. And the plan gives you 3 months, a maximum of 3 months to complete your payment for the semester. There are no interests on the plan. They're not asking you to pay an additional amount to apply for the plan. There are no additional costs in doing it. All right, so this is an example of how you would work out what you need to pay for to be able to apply for the installment plan. Miscellaneous fee in full, 25% of the semester's fee, and you add it, and then remember now the commitment fee that you have paid, where you're told that it's a part of your tuition. Once you have paid it, you subtract it, and then this is the balance that you would have to pay. Now, this is the minimum amount that you need to pay. You can pay more than that. And paying more allows you now a lesser payment monthly, because the 3 months payment is calculated based on the balance that you have, and it's divided into 3 equal parts, right? And for payment, you have until September 12th to make the payment and apply. Your first payment is September 30. I know persons come to me and I say, but I paid in September to go, and the first installment is going to be September 30. Then it's October 30. And then the last month, it is not November 30, it's November 28. Because this November 28 is a Friday. You need to complete all your payments because the next week when you come, it's exams. And you cannot go into the exams with a balance. All right? Services of BUS. BUS is where you're going to go to apply for your different installment plans. And when you log in, there are a variety of different things that you can do there. You can view your statements of account, request a letter, request official statements of account, do housing and tuition allocation. Now the tuition and housing allocation, this is how it works. You may go to Bill Express to make a payment. And when you go, you tell the teller you're paying UWI tuition, but they accidentally put the payment on a housing account. This form comes in now where you can go on and allocate the payment. Or you may have gotten scholarship, or you may have gone somewhere and paid by a check, but you want a part of it to go to housing. You come here and you apply for the amount that you want to move between the different accounts. So if an error is made somewhere, no need to worry, we're here to help and the systems are there to assist you. And we'll speak more about the proxy authorization as we go along. Right, how to access BUS, search UWI online systems. You log into the student side because when you go there, you're gonna see an option there for staff. It don't matter how many times you put in the right ID and password. Once it's a staff portal you're logging in, it's not going to get you in, so ensure you're logging into the student BUS account. And password, but as we go along, our passwords will change, and you will access that through your emails. Understanding your statements of account. I'm not sure if you can see this clearly, but let me go through. When you go on BUS, there's an option there that says statements of account. When you log in, you will see a screen like this. You will see the codes. The codes may not mean much to you, but description, charge, payment, balance. Here, you would have seen a payment was made at Bill Express for $35,000. So you see here, this person would have paid their commitment fee. And it says here, summer term. The payment is going to come up in the period in which you have paid it. So even though you're coming in semester 1, 2025, 26, this money was made in the summer, so it would show up here. Go over. When you come here, it will say a balance of negative 35,000. And you wonder, what does that mean? Because the students come and they say, why is it saying I have, you don't, once it's a negative, it means an overpayment, right? There are no charges here to match a payment. So zero charge, but a payment of 35,000. But then when you come down to semester 1, you see a charge here for tuition, a charge for miscellaneous fee, and you also see something here that says an installment plan charge. And then in payment, you see installment plan charge. These two, you don't have to pay much attention to. When you apply for the plan and we put it on the system, there's something that we have to do in the back end to allow the plan to go on. So if you realize these two will cancel out each other, what you need to pay attention to is your tuition charge and your miscellaneous fee charge. You ensure that those are correct when you go on. You're commuting, but you see a residence miscellaneous fee. That means something is wrong. That means you must come in and talk to us and say, Miss, something is wrong on my account, so that we can look to see what is causing the incorrect charge. You register for 5 courses, but you're only seeing a charge for 3. Please don't think you got away with something. A lot of students will see that and they sit and they don't say anything and they pay for the 3 courses and they say they have completed their payment, and then when exam come and they go and scan red, you're blocked. You know you're doing 5 courses and you know what the charge is for the 5 courses. So you have the responsibility to ensure that the charge on your account is correct, because no matter what happens in our system, sometimes systems have issues and errors happen, it is going to correct itself. And a lot of times when the correction is made at a time where it doesn't benefit you. You are at a disadvantage, and what we're gonna say to you is that you knew what your charge was supposed to be, and you're supposed to pay it. And if you see an error, be fair. Report it so that we can fix it to ensure that the correct charge and the correct payment is on your account. If you look here, this student would have made all of their payments at the cashier within the semester, but the one in the summer they made at Bill Express. What the system is going to do within the semester when your charges come up, it's not going to show all of your payments individually. So if you went to the cashier 5 times, it's not going to list all the 5 payments individually. It's going to accumulate them and add them up. So if you went to Bill Express, it's going to give you a total of what you paid at Bill Express, Paymaster a total, cashier a total. So you have to keep your receipts and make sure you tally to make sure all your payments are on. All right? And then this will show you the overall balance that you have or overpayment that you have on your account. So it will show you at the top and it will show you at the very end, and that is the one that you concentrate on. Don't look here to say, oh, in summer I had a negative here. It is gonna be absorbed and roll over in the new semester. So if you realize when you look at the total charges and you look at the total payments, they don't add up, they don't match up. When you subtract them, you don't get this. But the system is taking into consideration the $35,000 you would have paid in the summer, right? Okay. Zoom out. Right. Late fines. You did not apply for the installment plan. There is no application of a plan in the system. There is no plan on your account, and you did not pay for the semester in full. Once September 30 comes, whatever balance you have on your account, the overall balance, they're going to calculate a 1% fine, and they're going to add it to your account. And they're going to add it the end of every month until you have paid. If you are on the installment plan and you missed your deadline date, the 1% fine is also going to be applied on your account. So you have to make sure that you keep the dates in mind and make a payment. September 30 comes, you're not able to pay, but you run and you do it October 1, I cannot remove the 1%. The 1% fine is going to be added. There's nothing I can do to help you. So if you know you're not going to be able to do it September 30, see if you can do it before, right? Other penalties, you won't be able to sit exams with a balance, and you'll be blocked from your records. You won't be able to access SAS, you won't be able to access ORVLE. All these systems you will learn more about as you go along. So ORVLE is where they put your course material. Sometimes there are mid-semester exams online through ORVLE. You won't be able to access those. And delinquent accounts, after a time, they are transferred to collection agencies. So you're going to have somebody calling you and say, hey, you have a balance with the University of the West Indies, and you need to pay, and you know how they go. They call you very often. All right? All right, so payment outlets, where you can pay. All Bill Express locations. The timing here is when it applies to your account. So when you go to Bill Express, it doesn't apply immediately. So if you have an exam 1 p.m. on December 1, and you go to Bill Express 9 a.m. on said day, I won't be able to see it. Now, there may be ways to assist, but I cannot promise you. I can't promise you that you will be able to help, because circumstance that Miss Palmer may be sick on that day. Something may happen with Mrs. City Singleton, and the office may be overwhelmed, and I'm the only person there, and I don't get to see you until 2 p.m., and you cannot go into that exam at 2 p.m. So please ensure that you put everything in order to ensure that you make payments full in advance of the deadlines. Because we can't promise you that we'll be able to help you when you make a payment late. And when I call Mr. Archie, he's gonna say to me, well, I sent out the notice with all the important dates, and this person didn't come to us in this, we cannot help, they just cannot sit the exam. All right? Okay. Infinity Cooperative Credit Union, I'm gonna point out this one because last year they were Educom, and they have merged with Gateway Credit Union, and so therefore their new name is Infinity Cooperative Credit Union. I believe they have a branch out by Fairview. That's the only credit union that you can go to pay your tuition. All JN, Western Unions, all NCB full service. Some of them don't accept certain type of payments, but I think both the one at Fairview and Bay West accept. And you can go online and use our e-services portal and wire transfer. Now, please, wire transfer, to me, it is last resort. If that is the only way you can, because it takes 15 days, and why does it take 15 days to reflect? With all of these other payment locations, we have a system with them, and our system rolls every morning. So when the payments are made and it feeds into our system, it automatically goes on your account. With the wire transfer, you have to send us the information, and we have to manually search the bank statement to find your payment and then put it on your account. And all of these steps are done by different departments, right? But I'll go through that some more. E-commerce. A lot of persons don't like the e-commerce because of this step that is there to safeguard you. They see it as difficult, but it's something that's there to keep you safe, right? The e-commerce, you create an account with an email address that you have, and then you'll have to register your card. Register your card entails calling your bank and getting a test amount that you then input in the system. It is just to verify that it's your card, because you shouldn't be able to call the bank to get information on somebody else's card. And if somebody has found your card and is using it fraudulently, they shouldn't be able to call your bank to get your information. So this step just simply means you need to call your bank and you tell them that you're registering your card on the UWI portal, and there's a test amount that is sent that you need to input in the system. I always tell students, call the bank, don't go on your statement, because in my experience, sometimes the amount that is on the statement is not correct. So call, speak to an agent, ask them for the test amount and input it. It's between $1 to $5 and the money goes back to your account. It doesn't come to us, right? And then you make the payment. Now, if you're gonna use another card at another time, you have to register the new card. Every time you're using a different card, you'll have to register the card, all right? Wire transfers. We don't generally give out our bank account information to students. It creates too many problems when a digit is incorrect. Some handwriting, sometimes we don't figure it out, typos. And so when your money goes to another account, it is very hard to get back. I've had to deal with NCB, because sometimes here at NCB, when the students go and they say, we're paying for UWI Bay, they think it's open campus, and open campus is different. And so we have to work with the banks and the students to get back that money from open campus to get it to UWI Mona, right? So if you really and truly have to do a wire transfer, sometimes the scholarship donors, they want to do a wire transfer to us, you contact us at SAS or the WJC bursary so that we can send the banking information to the correct place. Ensure your ID number is on the wire advice that is sent out. And once the payment is made, you email customer service at UWI Mona and or the WJC bursary at these email addresses the tracking information for us to locate the funds, because as I told you before, we have to manually go and look for it. There's no notification that comes in to say a wire transfer came for 620-111-111. You have to notify us so so that we can go and find it. And remember, it can take up to 15 days for us to find it. So don't send me the detail, and then tomorrow you come and follow up. You have to give us some time to be able to scour, find it, and then manually put the payment on your account. All right? Our cashier, we have a cashier here. We operate from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. We are no cash. We take debit, credit cards, and manager's check only at this location. A lot of persons have come with cash, but we cannot take it. And when you come with cash, I will send you to Bill Express or Paymaster to make that payment, right? Now, until September 30, we have extended hours from 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. And that's just to facilitate the registration period. We will revert to 3:30 after that period is in. Now, please note, if you have made payment to anywhere other than where we have said you are to make payment, we may try to help, but we cannot guarantee, right? Scotia is not up there, right? So don't go to Scotia to make a payment for the tour. It's not there. So you have to pay attention to where we say are the places that you are to make your payments. Third parties must be authorized to conduct business on your behalf. When you come here, once you have accepted to come to the university, you are considered an adult. Your parents cannot come into the office and ask me anything about your account unless you have authorized them to be a proxy for you. I'm sorry, parents. I know you're the one paying the tuition, but unless your child has selected you to be a proxy, I cannot give you any information without their consent. Now, she can authorize you to be a proxy by filling out a form in BOSS. So when you go, she logs in, or he or she logs into BOSS and select a parent. It's only one parent though, I'm sorry. To give information, for me to give out financial information. I do not have access to grades. I don't know about registration. I don't know about coursework. I don't know any of those things, so you cannot ask me. It's just the financial side in terms of charges and payments. All right? All right, just a quick run through in terms of financing your education. We have the installment plan. There's student loan. A lot of us are afraid of student loan, but I think the government is trying to make that easier. And what I tell my students, especially my nursing students, if you don't see a way, apply for SLB. Apply for SLB. You can apply for scholarships, and a lot of them do apply for the scholarships. And what it does, it reduces how much you have to pay back for SLB. So if you apply for SLB and they give you 800,000, and you get a scholarship for 300,000, it means you would only have to pay back 500. And with SLB, you get a grace period in which you have to pay back the loan. It's not immediate, right? Apply and then apply for scholarships and find other sources. What it does, it gives you a peace of mind to know that your tuition is covered while you sort out the other stuff. I've had nursing students that didn't want to apply. And then they apply, and then they get scholarship, and they keep coming to reduce and send back money to SLB, and by their fourth year, they don't need SLB anymore because they have figured out how to work the system to get the scholarships, and then scholarships, their money, you don't have to pay back. So when you see them, you apply. Some of them may come with a little bit of string, but you can decide whether or not you want to sign up. But most of them that I've seen, there are no conditions. They're just giving back and trying to help, right? The OSF have a host of scholarships and bursaries and grants available, and they are now moved that online, so there's no paper that you have to fill out and take in. You fill out and submit your scholarship application online. WJC, we do have some grants and scholarships. There are bank loans that you can take. and your MP, CDF, NIS, look, go to your MP office. It don't matter if it's election time, and it don't matter if you're PNP and they're JLP. It is free money to get. They will ask for a tuition letter. They may have a quota in terms of how much they can give, but go and ask about it. I've gotten the checks. I've gotten the transfer of funds. It's there you can get. For NIS for first year, I believe there's a $50,000 grant. You go and you apply for it. There are no strings. And for PATH, those of you who are on PATH, there's a $100,000 grant that you can benefit from. That form is now available in my office, and we're collecting them until the end of October. The money won't come until semester 2, but you fill out the form from now and submit. And once you keep your GPA at a level, you get it every year. That's $100,000 every year that you get, right? Ask everybody. I have persons coming, they're asking for letters to take to their employment. For persons who your parents work in government, there are scholarships through the Ministry of Finance for you. Go to your workplaces, call Ministry of Finance parents and find out about it, right? And just ask everybody, and there's JAMVAT. A lot of us don't like to do JAMVAT, but it's 30% of your tuition that they pay, and all they ask you to do is a couple of hours. I may be able to take 1 or 2 of you to do the hours. Call and find out about these things. JAMVAT, you don't have to pay back any money. You just need to do voluntary hours, right? And for those of us who our parents may work in UWI, there's tuition exemption. The deadline to apply for that is August 31st. All right. Important dates, as I said, August 29. For payments, the installment plan deadline is September 12. Student Loan Bureau is here today and tomorrow. So those of us who have applied, who have documents outstanding, who have questions, those of us who want to now apply, please speak with them before they leave so that you know what you need to do and what you need to take in. Late registration penalty date, those dates have not been decided as yet, but it's about mid-September. What that means is that it is free to add your courses now, but if you allow the time to go on, you're gonna have to pay to add them on the system, and then you need to finalize your registration by September 26th. What that means is that after September 26th, you will not be allowed to drop a course. So if you register for English now and then you decide that you wanna do maths, you have until September 26th to decide how you wanna play and what you want to add and drop. After this date, you cannot drop the course. There's a system that you can apply to do it through, but they will not remove the course until after final exams because they want to check if you have done any mid-semester, if you have done any coursework. Once there's any graded assignment that's sent in, the course will not be removed. What that means for payment is that once the course is on your record, when final exam comes, you have to pay for it. Even though you decide that you're not gonna do it, you will have to pay for it, right? And late fines start September 30. This is the contact information for our office here at WJC. And this is the contact information for SAS. Because remember, we are SAS and SAS are us, so right? If you don't get through to us or you think we're moving too slow, or if you contact SAS and you think SAS is moving, you can come to us. And this is SAS's Instagram page, which is very active. They tell you what is going on, when the deadlines are coming up, when installment plan. They are very active, so follow, put on post notifications so you know what is happening as it relates to your billings and charges and the dates. Thank you.
Told you she was very thorough. Every information that you could ever need. You know, in relation to your fees, the deadlines, how do you pay them, opportunities for scholarship and bursaries, how do you finance your tertiary education, it's all there. Now the moment is yours. You may not be clear on something, you may have a question that we never touched in our presentation, just raise your hand, you'll be identified, and Ms. Coote will do her absolute best to bring you up to speed. Yes, sir, at the back. Can we get a microphone to him so that, yeah, it's right there so that.
This one working? Good.
Yes.
I see where you have your installment plan going up to September 12th, am I correct? But then for people who are paying into it, whether you're going to pay first semester, and first and second semester, and I'm saying August 29th is just next week.
Right.
Wouldn't it be okay with the faculty to allow some leeway into the first week of September for the people who are paying half a semester, and then come January, they know, okay, January 30th, because everything is sudden right now. You know what I mean? It means that I might have to dig some more holes in the ground or something. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you've allowed a leeway for the people who are going to pay by the month. And then you're saying, okay, for the people who are paying half yearly, you got to pay tomorrow. It's a sudden thing. So I was thinking maybe up to the first week of September, it gives us a week, am I right? Or 10 more days? Because by the time we go to wherever, if we don't come here, it's going to take another 72 hours before it reflects into her system. Am I correct?
All right. Just to answer the question in two parts, let me take the last part first. The day of payment is what we use, not when it reflects. So even though it may take 48 or 24 hours to reflect, we use a date of payment. And two, if you recognize, we are not charging any late fines until September 30, which means there is a leeway of up to 4 weeks where you decide what is it that you want to do. So even they said the deadline is August 29, which means classes start September 1. So ideally, you should have had your finances in order before the semester starts, right?
Yes.
But then there's another 2 weeks in which now you have to decide if you want to do the installment plan. Then if you choose not to do the installment plan, you have until September 30 before we start applying late fines on your account.
Okay,
Right,
because I think it scared a lot of people. Hey, guess what?
Right.
You
So I
don't
think
do this by tomorrow, you're dead.
Right. Right. So what she's sharing is a policy position of the institution.
Okay.
That all fees are due and payable by the 29th. But as she would have explained, there is still a window for you to pay full or part, by...
For everyone in this room,
yes.
it's not a scare tactic in a way.
Right.
In other words, so it's just for us to get in our heads, okay, let's deal with this right away.
Right.
Just additionally though, for those of us who are getting scholarships, sometimes the scholarship funds don't come in time. You're required to get a commitment letter from your donor to say, I am paying for this student's name, ID number, the amount, and the date that they intend to pay. Now, preferably that date should not be in examination period. Should be before, right? So if you're getting some money from Ministry of Finance or you're getting it, so they need to send a commitment letter to us to say name, ID number, the amount, and the date that they intend to pay. If it's something that you're not able to get and you don't know when, try and at least cover semester 1 costs, and then so therefore when those funds come in, they will go to semester 2, right?
So in other words, bring the payment stub if it's not paid here. If we don't come to pay it here.
If you don't come to pay it here, you only need to come to me if after 48 hours you're not seeing that payment reflected on your statement. Once it's reflecting, you don't need to come to me. So you pay that bill express Monday, and say give it till Thursday morning, you don't see it reflected on your account, then you come to me with the receipt, the proof of payment, so then I can do investigations to find out, because sometimes the systems go down and we don't get the feed from Bill Express in terms of the, so we need to do our investigation to find out. Sometimes you may have written the ID number incorrectly, and we need to go and retrieve and make the correction. All right?
I think that clears it up a bit, so we don't have to worry, folks. Just get
Thank you very much for your question and your input, sir. Is there another question or a comment? We'll take one, then two.
The miscellaneous fee.
Can you speak directly into the microphone so the others can benefit?
Okay,
Thank you.
The $35,000 was paid in the beginning of a commitment fee. Will it be deducted from the $54,000 or $44,000?
Yes, it will be.
Oh, so all you have to pay is like the balance.
Right, so your miscellaneous fee in full, 25% of the tuition, add those and you subtract the 35.
Okay, thank you.
That was my
Question, okay. All right, thank you. Is there another question? Now is your moment. Beautiful. Can you put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause to Ms. Scoot?
All right.
She has one bit of additional information to share.
Just a reminder, the installment plan is every semester. So if you apply for it in September, you're going to have to apply again in January if you need it, right? Or you may not have needed it this semester, but you need it for January, right? And we'll be in the office for like an hour or so after for those who have questions. And if you want to make payments, we're available for that as well today.
Beautiful. Thank you so very much. Yeah.
You said that you would be available today. Also be available during the course of the week when they come for orientation.
Okay, yes, she will be available throughout the course of the week. And so let me remind you of some of the things that are coming up. So tomorrow, we have general orientation for all new and returning students. So all students should be out for orientation, not for the parents and family. That was today, or that is today. Then we continue on Tuesday with faculty orientation, where people will, you'll meet your deans and so on, or their representatives. You'll have faculty advising, and you'll do your registration, having been advised. And then there's the fabulous health fair on Wednesday, and we continue with Spirit Day on Thursday. On Thursday, you dress in your colors, and you come out and enjoy lots of fun and engagement activities. You learn about clubs and societies and all of the wonderful things on presentation here. So you can't afford to miss any of the orientation activities. They're designed for you intentionally for your benefit. You want to start well so that you can soar. So we invite you to come out to all our orientation activities. In continuation of the financial matters, we have the Student Loan Bureau with us. You'd have heard from Ms. Coote regarding SLB and how they will provide for you. But Ms. Alicia Christian, we invite you to come to center stage just to share with us from SLB at this point in time. So make her welcome, please.
Everyone, I'm going to take off the mask because I don't want the back and forth. Good morning. Yeah, afternoon. All right, so first order of business, I just want to clarify one thing that Ms. Coote said. Ms. Coote said you're not expected to pay immediately. Generally, that's the truth. But we do have from time to time students, you start nursing and chemistry beat you away. Yes, all right, I know my thing this, get somebody else to do it. And you switch. You go to the businesses or you branch off into something different, into sciences. That requires you to repay the loan immediately. And the reason for that is you would have breached a contract that you signed When you signed the contract, you said, I will be pursuing nursing, I'll be doing that for 4 years. My guarantor, if they had, for example, would have consented to all of that information as well. Now, when you change a faculty or you change a program, you're basically rendering the contract null and void. Outside of that, if you start in social science, you start in medicine, you start in nursing, that is where you stay for the 4 years. 4 years come, you finish, we fund you for however long you need, 1 year, 2 year. Not everybody will need funding for all the years. Once you're finished, you transition into your grace period, and then you repay, like Ms. Coot is saying. So I'm saying it because generally a lot of students, you know, life is difficult on its own, but school is also very difficult for some. And you should have the flexibility to change your mind sometimes, but in the reality that we live in, there's consequences sometimes for changing your mind. I don't want it to be when you get to SLB, you say, but nobody told me. You know, it's nice sometimes to have the information out there because we make different choices and better choices to be in the know. All right? With that being said, you know, we offer funding for our target loan, postgraduate, and pay-as-you study. Some persons opt for the pay-as-you study, which is opposite to what Ms. Cook would have said. You pay as soon as you get the loan. We'll give you the money, and next month you start paying it back. But what that allows for is for parents who want to ease the burden of their students who will have to pay it later. Just the same as you can pay the target's loan as soon as you are ready. So a lot of persons, they wait until the 4 years end, the 5 years, and then they start paying. Some persons pay now. Some persons close in moratorium, which is basically the period that you spend in school. So if you have it, students, you get a little summer work, you go on the work and travel program, and you have it, can pay, pay. It reduces the amount that you'll pay later on in interest. It reduces the amount you pay also in principal. If you benefit from good standing, for example, your GPA is 2.5 and above, you get a discount in your interest rate. It seems a little bit, but it goes a very far way. So wherever you can to make a dollar stretch and to make a dollar count, as someone who's been there doing it, will done that, I'm hoping. You know, you want to be in the best position possible to put yourself forward into the future. Your loan is something that comes up on your credit report, and you want to be in good standing for that very first item. For a lot of persons, a student loan is the cause of bad credit. So you don't know that your credit is bad until you go and you want a car, you want to help mommy get a house, and then you can't get it because you weren't paying your loan, you're not servicing it properly, or you're short paying it. So where you can, make sure that you make the best of it, go in school, make the most of your parents' financing. Trust me, my mom will say, you know, Alicia, I can only do so much and no more. So as a student who knows that parents can only do so much and no more, they can only do what they're in the best power to do. Some persons that, for them, it's just sending you to school. If you have a parent that makes sure that you get to school, that's the biggest help that you'll get, because you can't afford it on your own. And we don't want to take that for granted. We don't want to take their help or assistance for granted. And we want to make sure that later on we can pay it forward. You know, you have a sister, you have a brother, you want later on, you can be that person to do so much and no more. All right? So with that being said, guys, we'll be here today and tomorrow. I think Tristan, Miss Bent is downstairs. She's assisting with the application process. So if you want, you can have some of that signed up downstairs. You know that for the loan application, though, you have to complete the process online and submit the documents. We will be able to collect some of the documents here today or tomorrow, and so you don't have to, come all the way into Kingston for that. All right, so thank you so much for hosting us. Thank you. I hope to see some of the faces. And once again, have a good rest of the day. All right?
Beautiful, beautiful. Lovely from Miss Christian. So, ladies and gentlemen, we hope that we have been able to share some vital information with you today. We certainly hope that this will be beneficial to you on your journey. Just a reminder to our parents, family members, friends, spouses, that we are partners in this process of student learning and development. Echoing the words of Dr. Paul, we need you for the student success ecosystem. We need you to stay connected with us. Don't let it be just that, I took a trip to Mobay today or to Mona WJC, and that's it. Don't be the kind of parent who just drop them off and leave and forget about UWI, right? Yes, we want for you to be able to pay the fees and so on, but we need you for more than that, for the here, now, and beyond. It's been our pleasure to share with you information that we hope will benefit you. We look forward to a continued relationship with you over time, as together we partner in this process of student learning and development. You met a number of persons today, but we also want you to formally meet the persons who lead the process of the affective learning, the qualitative development of your child or ward. So it's my pleasure as we wrap out of this session to introduce to you Ms. Tanya Francis. Ms. Francis, please come to center stage. She's the Student Services and Development Manager here at the Mona Western Jamaica campus, and she leads the team of persons who have responsibility for the beyond the classroom learning experiences of your student. Is it that you want us on? Oh. Are you saying my SSDM is vertically challenged? Miss Smith of the Sachin clan, right? She's behind the camera, but she is a vital member of the team. And so these are persons that you want to meet, and you get to hang with them. You'll know where the office is, support, and so on. But the holistic development of the student, they have responsibility for same, so I wanted you to meet them in person. And throughout the course of the year, they will help to curate the experience of your child or ward beyond the classroom experience. Just to reassure the parents that for today we never had safety and security on, but tomorrow the leadership of that aspect of our campus will present to the students how they take personal responsibility for their safety and security, and to tell them all that we do to ensure that they are safe here on the campus and even beyond the walls of the campus. So let me just say thank you once more. It's been a wonderful day with you, and we look forward to a wonderful year and beyond. God bless you. So feel free to mix and mingle on the outside and to experience a bit of the campus. Have yourselves a good rest of the day.